What's up, sippers? If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of all our videos. My name is Stahce. I'm here with Sipp and Sel.B, and today we are doing a SippSation first. We are trying Fuki Japanese sake. I'm a little excited to try this. It'll be my first time. I think it's Tipp's first time. I think Sel.B has tried it before, but I'm kind of excited for this. So, Itadakimasu.
It's a little drippy.
Yes. These are like small shot glasses.
It was.
Well, this is really good. As Stahce said, it's the first time for them. I have tried this before, but not this brand. I've tried several different other brands and I've really liked them. But I feel like this might be the premium one. Wow, I'm really liking this one.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was nervous.
I was totally thinking like vodka, gasoline, like just can't even taste the goodness, but it's surprisingly kind of like soft with just the hint of the alcohol part. And for it to be 16%, I was highly impressed.
Yeah, I was thoroughly surprised with this because I thought it was going to be like vodka. And it was very mild. I tasted a little hint of vanilla. Also, I did get a little like vodka vibes at the end, but it was totally okay. I don't know why I had such a bad mindset about sake. I don't know.
So this is again Fuki sake. This is $10. It's 16% alcohol, and it's made from rice and spring water. That's it, literally. Just rice and spring water. It's a mineral-rich rice liquor, and it pairs with sushi and also pot stickers. So it gives us a very, very good taste. You can drink it chilled, warm, or on the rocks. It just is that versatile.
I wore my little Japanese, I don't know the term they would say that. Kimono. I wore this. Sel.B went to Japan a few years back and she got this and brought this back for me. So I thought it was fitting to wear this. This actually came from Japan. No, I did not get that from your local flea market. Although I'm not judging if you did. I'm just saying this is authentic and it came from across seas. Today we thought we'd go into a little viewer request. We got an email from one of our loyal viewers and she asked us to give our thoughts and opinions on the current dating scene. She's entering the dating scene now and she's kind of like an independent lady, but she's finding that the guys that she's dealing with kind of like shy away from that. They don't really like somebody who's got their money, you know, who's got that strong presence, and she wanted to know our opinion. So I kind of wanted to pose this question to these ladies here, you know, from a married woman's perspective and a single lady perspective, what we thought on the dating and any double standards or just our thoughts in general.
I'm gonna keep it brief. You can only kind of really vet people and go out there with someone who's going to value you and just really cherish what you bring to the table and vice versa. And that's how you're going to know that you really made the right decision. Other than that, just stay by yourself because it's really, really hard out there. And I really feel for you, girl. I do.
As a married woman, how do you think that kind of ties in as being trying to be independent, but also trying to notice that you are, you know, you want to be a part of this union with someone?
Right. Well, you know, I've been married for what feels like forever, but from the beginning, my husband knew that I was independent. I have my own voice. I do my own thing. But then at the same time, you know, I respect marriage and the sanctity of it. And when we're two halves of a whole and we come together and we're family and all of that, 100% in it. But I also make my own money and need my own time outside to be just tip,
Yeah.
It's totally necessary outside of wife and mom. And I actually did lose myself for a little bit there. But I am trying to come back and focus more on me, since I focus so much on family. I kind of feel for, Stahce and Sel.B, because honestly, in these day and age, I wouldn't even know where to begin with trying to date.
Yeah.
And hearing their stories and their attempts of dating is just like, what? What? I feel like I would just be alone and that would just be it, because it just sounds like such a headache.
It's hard to talk about because you don't want to discourage anyone.
Right.
So to my viewer that asked the question, I don't want to discourage you. I don't want to say just give up, or to think that all men are trash, or you should lose yourself or dim yourself, lessen whatever it is that you bring into the table. It's just kind of like you got to find your person, because it's hard being an independent person, as women, not even say this day and age, but from us being young to now, you know what I'm saying? We've been groomed to hold your own, stand on your own too, and this, that, and the third, whereas our grandmothers were the ones in the kitchen, in the house, doing this, that, and the third, and the men's were, their thought process were, the man goes out to make the money. And I think back then it wasn't to where the men were overseas and they needed the women to go into the workforce, where we found our voice and our independence. So I think it's just, you got to find your person who will understand what you bring to the table and willing to mesh that together with them. So it's a hard thing to try to step forth and like, I have this, without sounding like I don't need you.
Right.
Because I do think a lot of men feel that way. They feel like, well, shoot, if you got all this going on, for what you need me for? You know what I mean? And a lot of women are saying like, well, if I can do all this on my own, why do I need you?
Right.
So it's hard for either side to do all that. But then again, there's a lot of communication issues too. I think that's a big thing with the dating thing, is communication. A lot of people can't communicate their needs and wants. So I think you should just be true to yourself and be honest and open and communicate. And if that don't work, then on to the next.
And that brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the description where we have details on today's wine.
Remember to drink responsibly, and as always, thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Itadakimasu! For the cheers. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Yes.
Itadakimasu.
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 So
instead of cheers.
Yep.
Yes.
Itadakimasu.
All right,
Yes.
we gotta hurry up and get that, because I'm gonna forget.